Oh, yeah, nice. And it left up the... Okay, I see how to do it now. Browser 2. There's browser 2 going. Window capture 3. I don't know what happened to the one. There we go. Alright, but my chat box is gone. It didn't pop up when I restarted. There we go. Got the chat back up as soon as it loads. So now, browser. I don't understand why it's not showing the browser I want it to show though. I can't mess with that. It's getting close to Italy though. I'm back. I could see the chat now. I don't know if you guys found this live again. Come on, really? I think I might be hearing it now. Faintly. I hear something. Alright, Italy's going to be in the footprint here shortly. If anybody's watching, I got the chat back up. I had to restart. Testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's getting over Europe pretty soon here. I'm halfway through my pass, I believe. Yeah, I'm at the midpoint of my pass right now. There's 41 minutes left. So if they do reset it, I should get some activity here. Okay, you can hear me. I had my YouTube on to check. You can hear me, right? See, so that's dead on right now. So there's no Doppler right now. Shift really well 0.031. So where should I be at right now? About 308 on the downlink. So, are you in Wisconsin? Or is it Wisconsin or Illinois? Or are you back in Hawaii? So that's when it's at straight overhead. 308.95 works when you're straight overhead. Because right now I'm straight overhead, and I'm at 435.308.7. All right, cool. Yeah, I usually do when the signals work, and I'll see it. I don't know if it's a little different with all this red and orange because I had it a little higher so I could see it better. But okay, yeah, 1300. So I was at like 1180 with that other antenna. I don't know. Does the antenna make a difference? It should, right? Alright, we got another, like, what, 5 or 10 minutes before it's over Italy. Okay, but if I'm using a better antenna, then the signal's going to be stronger, right? So that would mean... I honestly don't even know what coax I put on there. It's what I use for all my other satellites, so it's probably just RX8. Well, the frequency changes with the Doppler. If you look on the top of the map on here, right now it's -4. It's changing with the Doppler, so you're... Alright, yeah, so I'm going to have a stronger signal. I'm really bummed out that I decided to put it up and it ain't working. I always see on Facebook where they say it's not working, and it's usually they're doing something wrong. The people that say that, it's not that it's really down. Of course it's down this time when I set everything up. Yeah, it was working with that arrow antenna though. The backpack arrow antenna. I made a few QSOs on here with it, so I'm really excited to see what this 15 element Yagi's doing, but if Italy don't get to reset it here, I'm not gonna see. And as much rain as we're getting off and on here, I'm probably not gonna be able to leave that antenna sit out there, so this is my only shot right now until I decide to set it up again. I figured I was going to have 20 minutes to play around with it to get it right before it was straight to red. Yeah, no, it wasn't working well, but when I did have some straight overhead passes, I was getting QSOs. So that's why I got this other antenna. Right, yep. Yeah, there should be plenty of gain now. It's just... it isn't working. I have all different kinds of coax I could change if it doesn't work that good. I'm just like watching this the satellite path. We're getting close to Italy, but we're not there yet. Okay, I'm a little confused on the polarization. I've got the 70 centimeter element. It's not perpendicular to the ground. It's perpendicular to the ground. It's not horizontal. I really hope my antenna's not getting caught up out there. I can't see it very good, and it's straight up right now. I guess we'll find out if it doesn't move. No, I can't change it. The only way I can change it is to physically change it. So I did notice that. I noticed that sometimes it was coming through stronger and other times it wasn't. So kind of got to time my transmits on the stronger since I'm not able to change the polarization. I mean, I literally got to go out there, undo 2 wing nuts, and I'd have to drill 2 other holes in my PVC. Right, yeah, like I do with the ISS. Sometimes it's one way and sometimes it's the other. There goes my node announcing. So do you do this with a handheld antenna then when you're doing it to change your polarization? Okay. Yeah, I'd have to have another computer outside and my radio. Okay, I gotcha. And then you obviously have your radio right outside with you too. So yeah, I'm in my shack right now, and I got my TS2000 with a window passer. I mean, I know it works, especially if I did it with the arrow antenna. We got loss of signal in 31 minutes, and it's just about getting to Italy right now. Luckily, the direction it's going in, I'll be good down to about 10, maybe even 8 or 6 degrees. Yeah, I started doing the FM birds with that portable antenna, and I have a lot more fun with that, and I could change the polarization. But the single sideband and yeah, I got to get one of them too. What I really need to do is put up a rotor, Yaesu rotor with circularly polarized. What is that? The elk LEO. I got a telephone pole on the east side of my house that's nothing's on. I could put like a 8 or 10 foot pole on there and put it up on top of there, and then I'd be set. But the worst part is I don't mind buying the stuff, but I think the bucket truck from like a tree company or something is probably gonna charge me an arm and a leg to put it on top of that telephone pole. Well, come on, Italy, turn it back on. Right, yeah, I looked them up. The preamp in here has been enough, and it should be more than enough with this antenna. It's just a bummer. Of course it's not on when I actually try it out. Looks like my antenna's going okay though. Well, at least my rotor test is working out. Well, if it's in northern Italy, they're just starting to get a signal now. So, let's see what happens. I don't even know what time of day it is in there. Is it? It's probably what, about 11 o'clock or something there. 8 a.m. Okay. Well, hopefully somebody's up and they got 28 minutes. Probably at least 20 of that, I'll still be able to get a signal. I just don't remember where I changed this. Is it in the calibration? No. There we go. I got it turned down now. I figured it out. I'll leave that open so I can mess with it. Yeah. I put a post on a couple of Facebook pages about that. You know, there was a couple of stations. They're probably vertical, especially if they're saying mobile, and it's like they're not hearing anybody, and they're just throwing their call out like every 20 seconds, 10 seconds, and it's like every time I'm trying to answer somebody, I hear blah 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 mobile. It's like, okay, if you're not hearing people, don't throw your call out. Throw it out maybe every minute, or answer somebody you hear. Don't just constantly throw your call out. That's just, I don't understand why people can't figure that out. All right, Italy is in the footprint. So yeah, even if they reset this thing, it's not gonna show up on Oscar Watch until 15 minutes after they reset it, right? And that'll probably be almost at the end of my pass. 'Cause I'm gonna have to listen for it and see if I hear it. I should be able to throw this up there. Why? I used to have this window open. Browser 1, I can't find browser 1. Can I add it through this way? No. Yeah, I'm not hearing nothing right now though. What did I just do? I screwed up the view, didn't I? Well, it's totally over Italy now, so. And I'm at 435,306. Maybe I should pop that up a little bit. And downlink now is -2, so that would be. Actually, no. That's where I needed to be, where I was at. Oops. I'm tuning through. I'm not hearing nothing. You know, my antenna might be messed up too. I can't really see it. Let me go check on my antenna. The antenna was all goofed up, of course. That rotor's not very good for that heavy antenna. It's pointed in the right direction now. I don't hear nothing. Yeah, I got 2 new neighbors across the street too, and I'm out there on the porch. It was funny. I was talking to my one neighbor on Messenger, and I'm like, "Yeah, they probably think I'm weird trying to contact aliens." And she said, "I think they're weird if they think you contacting aliens is weird. That's funny. I don't think this rotor's not going to cut it. That antenna's too heavy for it. It was stuck straight up. It's in the right direction now, but obviously they didn't turn it back on. I mean, I could scan through again and see if I see it, but all right, yeah, my email's on QRZ. I wouldn't mind seeing what you use. See if I want to go through that trouble or not. I'd have to have. I'd somehow have to be. Well, I guess as long as I can get the SAT PC32 up on my laptop outside, I could probably control everything out there. I'm not moving this Kenwood TS2000 outside. That would be too big of a hassle. Right there is about where I usually hear it. Alright, I'm going to say they didn't get it going. I'll keep an eye on Oscar Watch and see if anything pops up. But pretty much it was a waste of my time. I did find out that rotor's not gonna work. Once it gets straight up, it doesn't pull it back down. Unless maybe I can put a counterweight on it or something. Alright, cool, man. Yeah, definitely send me that if you don't mind. CapDonMcJr@gmail.com. Every 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, I guess I could do that. I'm just really bummed that it wasn't active right now. It's hard for me to see what that antenna's doing. Yeah, see, I think the antenna's still at 30 degrees or so. It could be working right now, and my antenna's just not in the right position. Because it looks like it's at about 30 degrees, and we're down to 20 already. I don't think it's moving since it got stuck. But alright, I'm going to stop this live. Thanks for trying to help me out and get it going here. And it's not much you can do when the satellite isn't on. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and shut her down. I know there's a big lag. I'll wait for your reply. But this is Captain Don Amateur Radio, WCPT, and I'm going to be saying 73.